So, Rohan, congratulations on signing up for another 3 years. It's hard to believe 3 years have already gone by. The club's come a long way, I guess, since you first started here. You almost had to start afresh with the team and the environment here. So, are you proud of how far you've come in that time?
Yeah, super proud of what we've all achieved. It's been, one of the great parts about the last couple of years is seeing the club grow from sort of 2 full-time staff members through to, I don't know what we're up to now, 5 or 6, and seeing all the off-the-field work sort of work alongside what we deliver on the field. So it's been really pleasing to get a good club vibe going and try and get that pathway going for the kids all the way from under 18s through to ISC, and we're starting to see a bunch of those kids starting to contribute and playing really well in the BRL currently. So there's lots of things to be proud about, and it's been a real club effort, and lots of good people have gone along to contribute to that.
Yeah, sure. So are there any moments over the last 3 years that really stand out to you as something special? Or
yeah, I think there's it's something that we're conscious of with our coaching, is trying to be aware of those times where there are sort of a special occasion, or sometimes even going out of our way to create those moments that are memorable. So I think people always want to come back to somewhere where training is memorable, or there's occasions above and beyond just the general footy training, or just another game. So there's been guys, a bunch of guys make their debut. Some guys that have come out of our junior pathway here, debut for the Devils, or debut for the Broncos, or the Warriors, or other clubs. So obviously those moments are always very special to the club. To make kids' dreams sort of help them along their way to achieve those dreams. And, there's been a bunch of things like the 20s winning the grand final in 2018, and then seeing a lot of those boys kick on with their careers. That was obviously a great event for the club, and the club championship, and singing the song up in the Canberra with the old boys in 2019. That was a special occasion. We had a bunch of training sessions that had 130 players across the grades, and seeing everyone sort of work together in a confined space to deliver a great session and a great memorable experience. There's been plenty of those moments, and to be honest, like every afternoon that we train here is something special, and something that we pride ourselves on, making an environment where the kids want to come back.
Awesome. Was it a hard decision to sign on for the next 3 years, or was it one that you'd already sort of premeditated?
Yeah, well, sometimes you don't always get to say so as a coach. You get what you get. But no, certainly when I came to meet Pete Fraser and Kevin Carmichael and John Rebo initially for my interview a few years ago, my intentions were to be around for a while and to see things through and be part of something that's growing as a whole. Clearly the club are in a position to grow and to improve and grow the staff and grow the facility, and even just the way things look and feel around here is different now. So I wanted to be part of something that could see through a little bit. I've been around coaching for a long time, and I feel very privileged for that, but in some ways I haven't been in one place for long enough where you can sort of see the result of collective group hard work, and to see the benefits of that on and off the field. So I was always keen to be in Brisbane for a good period of time. So I'm really proud and appreciative of the faith that the club has shown in me from that first day. And there's so many great people behind the scenes and on our board here that love the club, and I've certainly really grown to love the club over the last couple of years.
Awesome. So looking ahead now, how are the preparations going for the 2021 pre-season?
Yeah, it's been going well. We've been, like many of the coaches out there, would have been waiting for some clarification around, budgets and the rules and the structure of the competition and whatnot for the Queensland Rugby League next year. So now that that's, getting a little closer to being concrete, there's been a lot of planning going in, looking to grow our development down to under 14s in the Devils ranks as well. So there's been quite a bit going into that lately. Some guys and some clubs are still sort of in holding patterns around rugby league in general, waiting to see what the NRL do. So there's still a bit of stuff to sort of wait and see, but things are well underway, and we've had a bunch of re-signings and a bunch more new signings and some plenty more in the pipeline. So yeah, give it another couple of weeks and we'll be ready to start that pre-season in early November.
Awesome. Can we expect most of our 2020 squad to be returning to the ISC and some of those younger guys as well?
Yeah, there's always a natural sort of evolution of squad from year to year, but at this stage, yeah, we've got a bunch coming back that were going to be a real key part of 2020. We had a great pre-season and a good tough hit out in round one, which showed a lot of character to survive. So it's disappointing, obviously, not to see the results of last pre-season. But yeah, we've got a core group of guys coming back. We've got a bunch of guys that are growing and developing every week at Western Valleys at the moment. So a bunch of those guys will step into the ISC squad next year, and yeah, we'll certainly be looking to recruit a few from outside as well. But we'll have a good contingent of guys that have been at the Devils for 2 or 3 years that can sort of carry on how we do things around here and pass that on to the newcomers.
Awesome. Thanks very much for your time, Rohan, and congratulations again. We look forward to seeing you in pre-season.
Pleasure, and yeah, I couldn't. There's nowhere else I'd rather be than here for a couple more years.
Awesome. Cheers.